Aurelia. I am a choreographer, a creative, I host shows, and I'm here today to help you guys get some information, and I'm with my lovely friend Dazzle.
Hi, Dazzle UK here, all-round entertainer, master of ceremonies, DJ.
Cheers!
Yeah, the whole works.
Let's go.
Book me if you want to laugh.
So today we're going to be talking about relationships. So I'm going to fire some questions to Dazzle, and then he can just fire it back at me, just so you can get perspective of like a man and also a woman's kind of thoughts. So you ready, Dazzle?
It's deep, it's deep.
So I got a message the other day, and it said, I'm in love with my boyfriend. I've been with him for a while now, but he's not ticking the boxes anymore. How do I end the relationship? So how do you end something with someone that you love?
Do you know what?
Yeah.
We've all been here. I'm not a quitter. So if you've invested a lot of time into a relationship, you need to try and make things work.
Of course.
So first of all, don't just walk away from a situation. Like, talk about it, discuss it, communicate. Communication is key, right? Then if things keep doing, or you keep having that recycle, the cycle keeps going around and it's bad, then you can at least say you've tried. And then it wasn't meant to be, and you keep it moving. That's the best thing I could possibly
that you probably say.
Yeah.
I agree. I do agree with Dazzle. Yeah. I do.
That's what I'm saying. We're not quitters out here. We're not quitters by what we do.
Yeah.
So incorporate that in your relationship. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Incorporate that first. Give it a chance first. Don't just walk away.
Because any relationship you're going to go into, there's always going to be problems. So you kind of need to just see what the issue is, because if you have issues in your old relationship, you'll bring them into your new relationship, especially if you haven't seen what you can do as a person to change, to better yourself into that new relationship.
It's true.
So sort out yourself first before you get into another relationship, but always communicate and say, do you know what, babe, this is what I don't like and this is what I do like. And what I'd also say is, write down all the good things about your partner and all the bad things about your partner.
Affirm.
If you go with all the good and bad things, see which one weighs out more. If you've got loads of bad things, maybe even double the good things, then you got to eat your head and say to yourself, is this really for me? Maybe I do love this person, but I don't know if it's the right time and the right place. And although you may have been with them for a long time, it's never too late to stop, have time for yourself, and then see what the future holds.
Oh my gosh.
Preacher! Let's go!
I feel like I'm in church. Hey, the bells are ringing.
And Daz, it kind of brings up the subject just a minute ago when we was talking about couple finances.
Yeah.
Do you think couples should have share their finances? Sorry, they should have it separate.
Yeah. Do you know what? This is a tricky one.
Yeah.
When it comes to money, it's so deep, because I'm a strong believer that everyone, like, they need to do, like, my wife or my partner does her thing and makes her money, and I do my thing and make my money, and I just feel that naturally things will just connect anyway. Like, the energies will just connect.
Exactly.
You connected in the first place, so money shouldn't be an issue for me. Money comes and goes.
Yeah, I feel like maybe if it's okay, say for instance in my perspective, so my partner, we don't have anything shared as yet, but I would say if we wanted to share anything together, because we're not really husband and wife, I know a ring shouldn't answer the question, but I would say, because I'm girlfriend, he's boyfriend, let's save, say, £20 a week or £20 a month. At the end of the year, let's come together, and that's our money for our next holiday for next year. Do you know what I mean? So have maybe separate finances, but somehow that's my finance for our thing. So if we have our date nights or our holidays, or maybe that's our expenses. So when we go on holiday, you know that £20 we were saving weekly?
Exactly.
We got £600.
And look, and you guys are not married, and this is what I'm trying to say. It's all about the preparation
of it.
If you're doing that already in a stable relationship, you're only gonna bring that to like married life.
Exactly.
People, it's practice what you preach, innit?
This is it.
Simple.
And last question, what have you learned from your past relationships? So what have you learned where you're just like, okay, this is who I am now, this is what I've learned, and this is where I'm going?
Wow. Okay.
You don't have to get too personal.
Do you know what? It's mad still. That's a good question. I've learned to be communication. Right, so communication for me, I lacked before. I lacked. Like, I would bottle up my feelings. I wouldn't say anything. I would be frustrated with how my partner would treat me or things that I would do, like as a backlash, retaliation. I feel that now I'm older, I've grown, I've matured. Like, I know how to do certain things and go about certain things in different ways.
It's so true.
To maintain a healthy relationship. Like, seriously, like that's what I can say. There's so many more things, but that's a brief description.
And going on with Dazzle, like, communication is key. So if you have an issue with someone, it is fine to maybe have an hour break if you don't want to talk to them, but don't let your arguments go on for days, because it's just like, are we in a relationship or are we in a friendship? Like, don't let your anger go on for days, because one, life is short, and also the problem's going to become even bigger than it needed to be. It could have been something so small that could have been sorted, but I know people do get angry, but somehow you've got to come to that point and say to yourself, I'm a bit mad, but let me not let my anger take over this whole thing. And sometimes we tend to do that. Me, for example, I used to get angry so quickly if I didn't understand something. And this is me being real to you guys, just so you know that I'm telling the truth here. I'll get mad over something so small. Nowadays it's just like, I understand what you're saying, but this is my perspective. So you've got your perspective, this is my perspective. How are we going to resolve it as one?
Do you know
how are we going to work together?
Do you know what it is? It's just it's growth, guys.
Yeah.
Like, understanding that everybody on planet Earth is different to you.
Exactly.
Something that you would do, another person wouldn't do, and you have to understand that to maintain it. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck in this world by yourself, doing your own thing. You might as well marry yourself. Simple thing, you might as well marry yourself.
Oh god, I hope you guys got something from this. I hope you watch some more stuff. I'm Aurelia, Aurelia's Journey, and
that's
this is
all you can.
See ya.